Hi, I'm David from AEMO. I'm in the process of building a house here in Diamond Creek, just north of Melbourne, and I'm considering my options in terms of energy. At first glance, there's a lot to think about. Do I want solar on the roof? Is it battery ready? How does it pay for itself? I need to think of all of these things before I just go ahead and do it. Here to help with some advice on this topic are Dr. Jeff James from UTS Institute for Sustainable Futures and Sarah Connolly from AusNet Services. Right, let's get on with it. Jeff, why should I be considering putting solar panels on my roof?
Well, David, solar's a really good deal. It's becoming cheaper over time. There are now 1.5 million solar households in Australia, which is an astounding number. The rates people are buying solar at the moment, it's becoming cheaper, certainly cheaper than grid power.
Sarah, is there a limit to what I can install?
All electricity distribution areas are different, and we need to make sure there's room for your panels. So the best thing you can do is call your electricity distributor before you buy a system, and we can let you know how much solar you can install. If you get a good independent solar installer, they can help you manage this.
So Jeff, how much is it and how long will it take me to pay it back?
Okay. Well, if you get a few quotes from installers, a system of that size, 4.5 kilowatts, should cost between $5,000 and $7,000.
Okay, that's not too bad.
It's not too bad. The payback period can vary. It depends on several factors. It would be between 4 and 10 years across Australia, but more typically in the middle of that range. It depends on things like the tariffs from your energy provider, your location, which determines how much solar energy you get, your consumption profile, how much you consume during the day compared to the evening, and the deals that you may have from your installer. So there are several inputs, but the order of 6 to 8 years would be very typical.
Your solar installer should be able to manage the process for you. There are a number of steps that they need to undertake to get your system approved for installation. And these steps exist for two really important reasons. The first is to make sure your system is installed safely. The second is to make sure it doesn't impact on your neighbour's electricity reliability. You need to remember electricity distributors support solar. So if you have any questions at any stage in the process, please don't hesitate to call us.
So Jeff, what does the future hold in store for us in terms of solar?
Well, I think the future is very exciting. There are some changes on the horizon. One that's already happening is that the commercial sector is starting to realise the benefits of solar power as well. So they face different tariff structures. They have larger sizes required, of course, but the benefits are correspondingly very large. And I think that sector will follow the residential sector and become very large very quickly. Another change that we're seeing is that the power system is starting to realise the benefits of having residential and commercial solar systems. There's potential for these systems to offer services to the grid. So not only selling your energy to the grid through a feed-in tariff, but also offering services at times of when some reliability support is needed or similar applications. So it's possible to get paid for this. There are companies called aggregators that will help you control your solar. They'll take over some aspect of control, so you don't have to worry about it. When it's profitable to do so, they'll sell some of your solar and battery electricity back to the grid, provide the support that's needed, and share the payback with you. So that'll improve the payback for your system.
Thanks Sarah and Jeff for explaining how solar and batteries work and why we should be considering these when building a home. I'm David Jones for AEMO.